Good morning, Pats fans, and welcome inside the Brandt Center as we preview this afternoon's contest between the Regina Pats and the visiting Calgary Hitmen as the Pats and Hitmen battle for a fourth and final time this season. My name is Dante DeCarry, and he's Drew Posey. The Pats have a 3-0 season series lead over the Calgary Hitmen. They look to make it 4 in a row against Calgary this season, and it's a big-time matchup. The Pats are looking to break a 3-game losing streak.
Yeah, not only is it must win because of where the Pats and Hitmen are in the standings, but it's the final game before a long 6-game road trip to the U.S., and this is going to be a playoff-type game for the Regina Pats. They're going to have to play it, treat it like a playoff game because, like you said, they need the points. It's a must-win game for them today.
Yeah, absolutely. The Pats are coming off a 6-2 loss to the Swift Current Broncos on Saturday night inside the Innovation Plex. They got goals in that hockey game from Zach Moore and Anthony Wilson. Pretty good start for the Regina Pats. It was 2-2 after one period of play, and then unfortunately the Broncos scored 3 times in the second period en route to a 6-2 victory over the Pats. But let's just talk about Anthony Wilson and Zach Moore. They've been red hot for the Regina Pats. Moore has 6 points over his last 7 games. Anthony Wilson has 6 points over his last 6 games.
Yeah, Anthony Wilson really plays with a lot of speed. He's a physical player. You knew he was going to be motivated in his hometown last night. Zach Moore's been a great acquisition coming down from the Saskatoon Blades. He's played top-line minutes with Tanner Howe and Braxton Whitehead, and he's got a really bright future with the Pats. And if he can keep this up, then you know what? He can be a key player coming down the stretch here.
Drew, I know I already mentioned it, but the Pats have a 3-0 season series lead over the Calgary Hitmen this season. The last time the Pats played the Hitmen was back on February the 7th, and it was a 5-3 victory thanks to 3 power play goals in that hockey game. Since then, the Pats have gone to 5 forwards on the man advantage, and they've scored 9 times on the man advantage over a 5-game span.
Yeah, and it's not as rare as you might think. You do see it at various levels of hockey, and absolutely, the power play's been great. In fact, in Calgary on February 7th, it was a 4-goal first period for the Pats. 3 of those were on the power play, so you hope to see that continue. If they can have a start like that and, you know what, have a better second period than the last 2 games, they should be able to come out with 2 points today.
And quickly, Drew, let's talk about the Calgary Hitmen as well. They're coming off a 5-3 win over the Moose Jaw Warriors on Saturday night on the road. That snapped a 3-game losing streak for Calgary, but still a dangerous team nonetheless.
Yeah, and they're in the same situation as the Pats standings-wise, battling with Lethbridge in there as well for the final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. So they obviously know what's at stake as well. So they're coming into this game with the same approach as the Regina Pats, which is really going to make for an exciting contest today.
Well said, Drew. Off the ice, we do have a post-game Family Day skate that is open to the public, so make sure to bring your skates to the Brandt Center as you will have the opportunity to skate with Pats players after the completion of today's game between the Pats and Hitmen. Doors open at 1, puck drops at 2 o'clock. Make sure to get your tickets online at reginapats.com. We'll see you today.